everyone, welcome to my channel. I am samaotaki and I am a Buddhist witch. And today I am going to read the energies for all the signs for the month of October. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask the questions, what is the main theme for you? Where are you at now, like emotionally and energetically? What do you need to leave behind in September? What do you need to release? What challenges may come up, some advice from the universe, and what to expect during October, what may come up from October. I also will be using the Ascended Masters deck, the Psychic Tarot deck, and the Answers is Simple deck. So I know that I do Vedic astrology and Western astrology. For this, I would say watch what sign resonates with you most. I would say if you can watch your rising sign, that would probably be the most accurate, because sometimes the rising sign actually doesn't change versus Western versus Vedic. So yeah, but you know, if you stick to your Vedic chart, watch your rising moon and sun. If you stick to your Western chart, do the same, rising moon and sun. If you want to watch both, go for it, you know, but basically whatever you watch, you were meant to listen to that message. Okay, so Aries people. Aries. So this is for Aries rising, Aries suns, Aries moons, okay? So your main theme for October, we have Queen of Cups, okay? So this month is really going to be about compassion, and that's for yourself and for others, okay, Aries people? Because I see here speak with love, which means that not every single thing that you've been saying has been very nice. And that's something that you really have to look at, okay? Because you also have put others first. So I'm not really sure what has been going on with Aries people, but where you are at right now is you have Temperance reversed, okay? Temperance reversed means there is something that's going on that's just unbalanced. This could be something going on with you personally. This could be you and your relationships. There might be something unbalanced. But there is some sort of energy that is going on with September where you guys might have been a little selfish, even maybe a little bit mean, maybe not even mean, maybe it's just strong in opinion. It's really kind of like you guys have to just become a little bit more self-aware of what is happening, because your main theme is Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups is very much someone who is very compassionate, who really cares for other people, who really, it's a very give and take, okay? So something that you guys need to leave in September, that you need to release, you have Four of Coins. So you really need to release this need for material. I know it's hard for Aries because Aries is is the go-getter. You know, you guys always just want everything like right now, you know? But you guys really have to get out of the material mindset. Start really speaking and feeling from a place of love, from almost a spiritual place that might actually get you further, because it will balance everything. It will turn everything the right way. Because the challenge here is Four of Swords. The challenge here is that you guys are tired, Aries. Aries is tired. So I don't know what, again, something was just very unbalanced in September. Now you guys are tired. You don't want to be tired. That's the thing. You guys want to work. You guys want to keep pushing. You guys really want to keep pushing. But the universe is like, Aries, breathe. Let's you know what I mean? Because at least in Vedic astrology, the sun is still in an earth sign, yeah? And then it moves into air. So use the earth to kind of dim your guys' fire a little bit, right? Not dim it, but control it a little bit. And then when the sun moves into Libra next week, the 11th, okay, when the sun moves into Libra in Vedic astrology on the 11th, then you guys can use the air energy to kind of get it back up, right? Because in advice, you guys have Page of Coins. So the advice here is you guys may have a lot of ideas that are coming up for you when it comes to money, when it comes to material world, when it comes to moving forward in life. However, things are just moving too quickly. You are making things moving too quickly. There's a lot of force, okay? It's almost like step back, sit back for a second. Let's go back to the drawing board. Not necessarily go back completely to the drawing board, but there may have been things that you have missed, okay? And by going back and really looking at kind of, I almost have the energy of like do everything right the first time, because as you see, reverse, it's almost like the money bag is like falling out of his hands. You don't want that, you know? So the advice is to really make sure that we turn that upright so it's just falling into your hands by going slowly and really like paying attention to how you feel and creating that balance. There's a lot of things with balance for you guys. I mean, not surprising, it is Libra season in Western astrology, because by the end of October, we have justice here. So by the end of October, you are going to get balance restored, okay? The balance will be restored by the end of October if you guys really start to look at how you created unbalance in your life, and also if you get rid of anything that is creating anything unbalanced, because the subconscious card here, we have the moon. So subconsciously, the only bad thing that's really getting at you guys is your own thoughts. So it's like you guys really need to slow down, reevaluate everything, lead with compassion, speak with love, put others first, okay? Kind of like being selfless will bring you more in the long run. But then it's at the same time you guys have to be selfish in the sense of focus on yourself. What? Also, we have movement, choices, and decisions. So obviously there might have been something that just changed for you guys, or a big transition is happening in your guys' life. So I mean, there's just a lot of things are in flux. You also have spiritual union. So spiritual union during the month of October, this doesn't necessarily mean romantic. It could be romantic, but you are probably going to meet someone that you really connect with on a spiritual level who's really going to help your soul evolution, okay? So really look out for that. And again, I really want to stress the fact that this doesn't necessarily mean romantic, because sometimes what happens is it is romantic. Sometimes it could be romantic. Sometimes it is not, and when we think it's romantic, we force romance, and then we end up ruining the whole karmic lesson. So that's what I'm just saying is, if you meet someone who you feel very spiritually connected to, take it slow. Then your ascended master here is Thoth, okay? Right. Thoth, he is the book of Thoth, the Egyptian book of the dead. He represents writing. So basically, again, since there's a lot of cards here that is saying to get out of your guys' own head. There's a lot of cards saying to get out of like being too materialistic, be selfless when it comes to physical material items, but be selfish when it comes to spirituality. There's things that are unbalanced, but balance will be restored by the end of October. So I want you guys to really use writing to process through everything, to really process through October, to literally process through everything that's going on, through the changes that are happening, through the spiritual union, through the growth that's going to happen. Journaling, get it out. If you guys are writers, you know, this is the month to do that. And yeah, okay, so yeah, so that's Aries. Thank you guys. Okay, everyone, this reading is for my Taurus people. This is Taurus rising, Taurus suns, and Taurus moons. Let us see what is going on in October. Let's see what's going on in October for you guys. Hey, Taurus, this is good, okay, in my personal opinion. So, okay, so main theme for October, Taurus people, you have Six of Coins reversed. So, I don't know how September was for you guys, but it looks like people were, there was just some energy vampires. That's kind of always the energy that I see with Six of Coins reversed. I'm like, you got sucked dry by someone energetically or financially or emotionally, whatever it was, and now this is the month where you get to have your energy back and restored, okay? Because where you guys are at now, which is not bad at all, you have Nine of Cups. So 9 of Cups, I feel like you guys are actually in a really good place. You're kind of just like, okay, like I know the situation, like I get it, like whatever, I know what I gotta do now. And there's almost like a sense of gratitude for everything, which is good. It's really, really good. What you guys need to release and keep in September and not take into October is 2 of Cups reversed. So if there's any relationships, if I'm talking about a relationship, when I talked about if you are energetically drained, a relationship when it comes to romantic, business, friendship, any type of partnership or relationship, it's done. It's done. It's done. You gotta let it go. Let it rest. Let it done. It's not gonna bring you any more anything. It's really not. The challenge is here you have 10 of Swords reversed. And 10 of Swords reversed is not bad. It just means that this ending is probably really hard. It is just going to be really, really hard. And it's probably talking about this. There might be other things too that have ended. But the main challenge is basically just going to be healing and going through it. You know, like just make sure that you don't, you know, it's okay to feel emotions. Don't get trapped in them. Don't dwell on them. Because in advice, you have 10 of Coins. So advice, you guys have, if you guys do feel sad, if you guys do feel like you're going into like an emotional spiraling rabbit hole, reach out to family. And this could be your actual family. This could be soul family. Whoever it is that makes you happy, that relationships in your life that actually do make you happy, connect with them, okay? But get rid of whatever actually doesn't make you happy, like on a soul level, you know? By the end of October, we have 7 of Cups reversed, okay? So this is good because this means that there will be a shit ton of new opportunities, excuse my French, but there will be a lot more opportunities by the end of October. However, you have to be logical about it, okay, Taurus? I know Taurus loves the pretty things in life, okay? Ruled by Venus, I get it, all right? But not everything that glitters is gold, okay? Because it looks like subconsciously what's underlyingly going on is you guys are really trying to set up for the future. You guys are really trying to do things on a long-term, like bigger scale level, okay? Which is why a lot of these options are going to look really appealing because they are new and they are great and they seem really awesome. But you just have to make sure that you don't get emotional and you just look at everything logically, okay? Because the beginning of this month might be a little funky due to what you have to leave or who you have to leave in the past. The Ascended Master that came through for you guys is Baba Ji, who represents yoga, okay? So yoga, exercise, being in your physical vessel, paying attention to your physical vessel is going to help, okay? So when I say that, I mean self-care. Self-care, whatever that is. If you do like yoga, go do yoga. If you do any type of exercise, do that because it'll get the blood flowing. Take baths, do facial masks, like do anything. Like we have Be Patient twice here from 2 different decks, okay? So we have Be Patient from the Answers Simple deck and we have Patience from the Psychic Tarot deck. So with this, and this also goes along with 7 of Cups as well, reversed. Whatever you are manifesting right now, Taurus, it will be slow. However, everything that takes time is always so much better because you are looking to do something long term, right? So you do have to be patient, okay? Because again, you only got rid of all the bullshit at the beginning of October. And this is if you do get rid of the bullshit. That's what I'm saying. Like, please, 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 please get rid of any bullshit that is happening to you because it is going to make everything flow faster. But in general, just be patient with it, okay? Because you have a lot of spiritual strength in October, okay? A lot of spiritual strength. So I don't know if you guys are reconnecting with spirit or you're just reconnecting with the self or what it is. But you do have like kind of like this renewed hope. But you also have blow off some steam. So remember that nothing this month is as traumatic or intense as it may seem on the outside. It's just that the beginning of this month might be a little rough due to some endings, but the rest of the month is going to be good. It's almost like the rest of the month is starting back up. This month looks good for Taurus, okay? So don't worry. Guys, just really don't worry. Just remember to be patient. Get rid of anything that is not serving you from September and focus on the long term, okay? Thank you. Okay, this is for my Gemini people, Gemini rising, suns, and moons. This is for you guys. Gemini, this month of October is really going to be for you guys about restoring hope, restoring faith, restoring just happiness in yourself. I know that's so weird to say, but you guys have the star reversed of your theme of the month. And the star reverse just kind of means that you might be in this place where you're like, oh, I don't know why the world is happening, and I hate everything, and blah. Like, so just, that's why I'm saying that this month I think it's really going to be about let's change that. Let's change that, okay? Because where you guys are at right now, you have Four of Cups reversed. And Four of Cups reversed means that you guys really just need time to meditate for yourself. It also could just mean, which, I mean, you guys just seem like very just like bored with life, slash like, I'm getting like a very like cynical vibe from Gemini right now. Like, things really weren't working out your way during September, and like with people, and just like, just things just weren't flowing how you thought they were going to. And it's like you have like this fire underneath you that you want to release, but you like don't have the energy for it right now, because you're just kind of like I feel like you guys can have like the case of the fuck it's, where you're just like fuck everything and fuck life and whatever. So don't do that. So what you need to release back in September, what you need to just leave in September, you have Four of Spears reversed, okay? So any disharmonies that you had with people, any disharmonies that you had with yourself, anything that just, like, any conflicts, just leave it. Just let it go, Gemini. Like, stop being all over the place with things. Just make a decision and stick to it. You know what I mean? Because the more that you engage with drama, the more you're going to feel like the cynical vibe of like, oh, I hate everything. Because the challenge here, we have Three of Spears reversed. So Three of Spears reversed is basically just, I feel like you guys are like lacking direction. Like, I feel like you guys have almost just like hit a wall. Like, you kind of just like don't care. You're like, fuck everything, like whatever. You know what I mean? But in advice, we have a Nine of Cups reversed. So Nine of Cups reversed in advice means that you actually do have a shit ton of things to be grateful for right now, but you aren't seeing them because you're either like have lack mentality, or you're being too materialistic, or you're not looking at like the small little happiness things in life. You know what I mean? So I feel like the more that you guys focus on the good things that are happening in life, you will find your direction again, because at the end of October, you guys have Queen of Coins upright, okay? So it's good. It's good, okay? The first part of October is kind of gonna be a little interesting, you know what I mean? Because, I mean, maybe it has to do something with partnerships, you know? Maybe it has to do with just help in general. Whatever it is, but the first part of October is going to be interesting for you guys, because you guys are really restoring personal hope and this personal, like, fire, you know, of, like, wanting to be alive and be happy and function in society. And I really want you guys to know that if you really look at the things that are good in your life, you will really turn this around, okay? Because by the end of October, having the Queen of Coins represents someone who is a powerhouse just with success when it comes to being successful at home, successful with money, everything. Your subconscious card, did I show you guys your subconscious card? Is Page of Spears reverse. So that's where I had so that's what I'm saying, is that like you guys feel like something's coming, you just don't like have it yet, you know? So your Ascended Master that came through is Jesus himself, okay? Open your heart to love. So obviously you guys have just been like kind of just in a little like funk. I feel like you guys have been in a little funk, and it's time to get out of the funk. Because you guys did get victory and success, okay? So there is victory and success waiting for you at the end of October. You do have be patient here, so either it might not be the entire full and vision that you have of victory and success, which is why you have to practice on being grateful, yeah, gratitude, or it literally might not happen until like the 31st, you know what I mean? So just keep note of that. Stand your ground also came up, so that's another thing where it's like, You guys really have to fight this October and stand your ground. I almost see as stand your ground with yourself. Make sure you don't fall back into being cynical or being lost in your negative emotions. Also, if anyone tries to pull you back into disharmony with relationships or anything, no, cut it out. Stand your ground when it comes to that. We also have say thank you. So when that card comes up, it does mean that there has been people there for you, and there has been people trying to help you or have helped you, and you are not seeing that, or you just haven't given them the gratitude yet. But in general, it's just one of those things where it's like, pay attention to the people who actually have been helping you. Like, reach out to them, appreciate them. And this, I don't know, I'm just getting the feeling that this October you guys really have to be grateful for what you do have and not worry about what you don't have, because if you worry more about what you don't have, you're pushing it away, okay? Because you're disrupting flow. There needs to be flow, okay? There isn't flow right now. There needs to be. So, yeah. Thanks, Gemini. Okay, Cancer people. So Cancer risings, Cancer moons, Cancer suns. This is for you. Okay, Cancer, this is interesting because you guys actually have the same theme of the month as Gemini do, but it's completely different energy, Well, the main theme for Cancer this month is the star reversed, okay? So this means, again, that last month, you guys kind of got bogged down a little bit with just stuff, and you guys lost a little bit of hope, okay? So this month is about restoring that hope. You also do have the hope card here, so obviously that is going to happen. So don't worry, okay? Because where you're at right now, and this is the interesting thing for Cancer, so where you're at right now and also what's underliningly going on is the Nine of Swords and the Eight of Swords, okay? So those two cards have to do with things that you are making seem worse than they really are in reality. So basically meaning that your thoughts and everything, you have so much anxiety over something that really isn't that crazy or that intense in the first place. Because what you guys need to release back in and leave in September is Knight of Coins reversed, or Knight of Coins. And Knight of Coins basically is saying that I don't know if the worry has to do with money specifically, or finance, or career, or job, or whatever it is. But, I mean, it kind of looks like maybe it is, just because you guys do have a lot of coins cards here. Basically, when it comes to finances right now, you guys really gotta, like, loosen the purse strings a little bit. I'm not saying, like, go spend $1 million, but the worry on money is making you more worried. Like, it's stressing you out. It's too much. It's there's no point. You know what I mean? Or not, there's no point. It's just you're making it worse by thinking about it consistently, like all the time, Challenges this month coming up. We have Ace of Swords reversed. So the main challenge for you guys is just not being able to think clearly. Again, I feel like it's because you guys are just so crazy with anxiety right now. But you guys really need to let that go to clear your mind, okay? Because you also have choose wisely here. So there may be a choice of some sort that comes up during the month of October. Again, this might have to do with finances, but you have to have a clear head to be able to really choose wisely and make a choice and think in the long term. Because in advice, you also have Page of Coins, and Page of Coins has everything to do with manifestation, being able to really create something. It's the start of something, but it does have potential because you also have Ace of Coins. You also have Ace of Coins by the end of October as well. So you have a lot of new potential coming, okay? But don't block it by freaking out by shit that happened earlier this year, or just things that aren't serving you anymore. Because I feel like if you guys if you guys are going to just stay in this anxiety-ridden space, you guys are going to block this new opportunity, this new financial or career opportunity. The Ascended Master that came through for you guys, Maitreya, who is like who's like the happy version of Buddha, you know, and he's all about the power of joy. So you guys really have to be happy during this time, you know. Speak with love came through for you guys. So speak with love basically means that the words that you are speaking, also remember, words are spells. Everything, okay? So think about the way that you speak. Are you hurting other people or are you hurting yourself, okay? Don't keep saying that, you know, shit's not going to happen, because then if you keep saying that, it's not going to happen, okay? Affirmations, positive affirmations. Seek an expert also came up. So that just means if you need help right now making a decision, if you need therapy, if you need a tarot reading, if you need help picking a new career, whatever it is, ask. Just go ask. Just go do it. It's fine. You know what I mean? No one's going to judge you. It's fine. Try not to do everything yourself, because you're going to burn out. But I really feel like everything's going to be good if you guys really, really release like these anxieties in your head, okay? Because hope will be restored here. It's not starting out great, but it will be restored by the end of October. So just know that, okay? Thank you, Cancer people. Okay, Leo people, Leo risings, Leo sun, Leo moons. Let's see what's going on with you guys for October. Okay, Leo people, so this month looks really good for you guys because your theme of the month, you have Queen of Coins. Queen of Coins is one of my favorite cards of the whole entire tarot deck. I mean, this card represents someone who kind of can do it all, can take care of home stuff and be independent, and also take care of work. You know, it's kind of like the well-rounded, it's a very well-rounded human being. So I feel like for this October, you guys are really going to step into your self-sufficiency and really be like, okay, yes, I can do it, I can do it, I can do everything, like, we got this. So you guys are starting out October really, really well, because where you are at right now, you have 9 of Cups, and so I feel like you guys are actually in a pretty good place starting out. I feel like September was kind of like a transitionary month for you guys. Like maybe nothing necessarily like big happened, if it was kind of just more like chugging along, you know, because what you guys have to leave behind in September is 2 of Spears reversed, okay? So 2 of Spears reversed suggests that you guys have a lot of ideas, okay? You have a lot of ambitions, you have like all these goals, you know, but there's no plan. And there's no actual like setting it into reality. I feel like September was kind of like getting ready for October, and now October is like, okay, like let's do this. Let's like get on the ideas. Let's get to being self-sufficient, because your main challenge here, you have the Chariot. So the challenge here is you're just like, I don't know how to move forward. It's either you don't know how to move forward, or the fear of moving forward is what's preventing you from moving forward. Because in advice, we have Ace of Swords upright. So Ace of Swords upright. So in advice, it's just telling you, listen, just clear your freaking head. Basically, I feel like Leo right now, there's all these options, kind of like the tarot spread that I did for this week. There's all these options for you guys right now, and you want to move forward. You're just kind of like, I don't necessarily know how. I feel like you guys really need to sit down and like make a plan, because nothing is bad for Leo, which is good. Nothing is bad. You guys have triumphant success here, so you guys will be successful. You just got to get over this little hump right now. It's almost like the first 2 weeks of October is where you got to get over this little hump, and then after that things will really start flowing. You have partnership and alliances, so there may be people in your life now that can help you with the issue that you are experiencing right now, or you will meet someone who can really help you. I really want to make clear that partnership and alliances doesn't necessarily mean a love relationship. I feel like this actually has a lot more to do with business. Okay, this could mean a romantic relationship, but I think for you guys it is actually business or something to do with career. You have yoga here. You have Baba G that came through for your Ascended Master. So really focus on the actual physical vessel. Again, you guys have been in this like hamster wheel of your brain, I feel like, in September. Of like I don't know what to do, or I have all these ideas. Now it's just like, okay, how do we actually like make it happen? So we also have invest in your spirit here, so that kind of goes along with Baba G. I feel like the universe is really telling you guys, like, take the self-care, take the time, because this month is going to be very transformative in a positive way. By the end of October, I feel like things are really, really going to be flowing for you guys, okay? Because you have King of Spears reversed by the end of October. And King of Spears reversed, this could mean a couple different things. This could either mean that someone is being like kind of overbearing and whatever, and this could be with career. Maybe that's what you finally is just like, whatever, I'm done. This also could mean that you are finally almost ready to go into that leadership role, okay? So I feel like this month it's a lot of preparing. Also, it has decorate here. If you make your environment positive, it's easier for you to be positive, which will make all your situations flow a lot more. Because the other thing that you have to watch out for with this King of Spears reversed is if you do actually end up becoming very self-sufficient and doing well in business, make sure you don't become manipulative and overbearing yourself, okay? So this King of Spears at the end of the month can go a couple different ways, all right? And I mean, you guys know how I am. I don't like putting something in concrete because you all have free will. So just know that the beginning of October, really, 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 really focus on becoming self-sufficient, really move forward, make a plan for your goals, focus on yourself, focus on your physical body, don't neglect your physical body, and don't neglect your spirit, okay? You will have success, so don't worry. You will have success if you decide to sit down and clear your mind and move forward. There are going to be partnership and alliances that will move you forward this month. It will help if you can make your environment more, it will help if you make your environment more positive energy to make your positive energy better. And just watch out by the end of the month, because the end of the month there is this fire energy. There's this King of Fire energy. The only thing is right now it's reversed, okay? Leo, King Fire energy, okay? King Fire energy. It's in there. It's in you guys. It's living, and it's gonna peak out by the end of October. And the thing is again, if you guys focus on all this other stuff, there's a big chance that this card in the middle of October will flip upright, and there you go, okay? Then the fire energy is good, okay? So yeah, October for Leo, really just ground stuff in reality, really start planning things and move forward this month. Move forward. No more staying stagnant for Leo, okay? Thank you guys. Hi Virgo, this is for my Virgo risings, Virgo suns, Virgo moons. And yeah, let's just see what's going on for October. It was just your guys' season, so I hope you are doing well, but let's look into it. So Virgo people, this is actually a really good month for you guys, okay? This is just moving forward. So 8 of Coins. 8 of Coins is your theme of October. We love that. I love that for Virgo, because 8 of Coins is all about just perfecting a skill. So basically it's kind of just a card where it's like, keep doing what you're doing. If anything, go harder with it. And I mean, I'm a Virgo moon in Western astrology, so I know that I like hearing that. I'm sure you guys like hearing that too. So whatever you guys have been working on, really just kind of go double time with it, or really start perfecting it. If there is any skills that you're like, should I go take a class on this? Should I work on this some more? The answer is yes. Do that in October, okay? Because where you're at right now, you have a Knight of Swords. So there's a lot of forward movement for Virgo right now. Everyone's like, yeah, let's do this. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. So there's a lot of forward movement. The only thing with a lot of forward movement is make sure that you're not going too fast and you're tripping over yourselves, okay? So that might be coming up with focusing on a skill, you know, or focusing on like one thing and really perfecting that. So as you want to do everything right the first time, but you guys do have a lot of forward movement happening right now. So what you have to leave back in September, you have King of Cups, which is actually interesting to leave behind. I kind of see this as, I don't know if any of you guys have been in any relationships in September, or if any relationships have ended, or, you know, there is someone that you're kind of just like, you know what, like, time to let it go, Virgo. You have more shit to do right now. You have way more important things to do because you have new beginnings here, okay? There's a lot of new things for Virgo, okay? You have the Chariot at the end of October. I'm excited for Virgo. See, and the reason why I say that it might be someone, a relationship, is just because Serpius Bey came up saying go now. So when Serpius Bey comes up as your Ascended Master, he basically says that any situation that you have been like, should I leave? Should I not? I don't know. The answer is leave, okay? The answer is go, just run for the hills, you know, like just, it's not helping you, it's not healthy, you know, it might have been healthy before, but now it's not, so just move on. Also, King of Cups can represent leaving emotions in September, so it just in general, I think, not emotion, anything that's been making you emotionally unsound, leave it alone. Leave it in September, okay? October, you have too much stuff to focus on. Too many new things to focus on because you're building a firm foundation, okay? You're building a firm foundation in October. So the challenge this month, this is the thing, the challenge isn't even that bad. You have Sun reversed, and the Sun reversed really, like the Sun card, it's really not bad. Your main challenge might be being a little too overly optimistic about things, you know, having to ground yourself in reality a little bit more, or you are just not reconnecting with your inner child at all. So, I mean, as far as challenges go, there isn't really gonna be like a really big fat one this month. If anything, just make sure to check in with your inner child and make sure you're not like driving your freaking head into the dirt. And also with that, also don't be so overly optimistic about everything that I'm saying, because again, free will, I mean, the Lord only knows, okay? I only know what's happening like right now, or what the Lord tells me. So advice for Virgo for October. You guys have Two of Swords reversed. So Two of Swords reversed and advice. Again, advice and challenge is really not that bad. Your biggest advice is to just listen to yourself when it comes to decision making. If people are giving you offers, if you have a decision to make, listen to yourself. Literally meditate on it. Like, obviously you can ask other people's opinions that you trust, but really sit with how you feel about the situation, and then go from there. Because what's happening subconsciously is Ace of Spears. And Ace of Spears is just saying that, you know, there might be some creative blocks right now. There might have been false starts in the past. You're kind of like, ugh. So you kind of just have to ignore. So you kind of just have to, not ignore, but just don't be afraid this month. Don't be afraid, because something's building here, because at the end of the month you have the Chariot. Again, you have the Chariot by the end of the month. So obviously things are really flowing, okay? So you just really have to make sure that you stay in flow. Call your spirit home is here, and speak with love. So make sure that everything that you are saying and thinking comes from a place of love and comes from a place from your spirit, because if you don't do that, it might bring negative things to you, okay? Law of attraction. The things that you are saying in existence right now may be actually hurting other people or hurting yourself. A month for Virgo to focus on yourself and to really move forward. I don't see anything really bad. There's just new beginnings. If anything, just know that nothing is coming crashing and burning, because it does look like there is a lot of change here, but it's positive. It's positive change. It needs to happen with divine timing, okay? So leave whatever you need to leave in September and move forward in October. Thank you, Virgo. This is for my Libra risings, my Libra suns, my Libra moons. It is currently your guys' season in Western astrology, so let's see what to expect this October. Okay, so The biggest theme for you guys in October is the Wheel of Fortune reversed, okay? This month is really going to be about you guys really breaking negative cycles, okay? So with that being said, what's subconsciously going on, you have the moon reversed, which is good, okay? So that means that you kind of know what I'm talking about when I say this. You know what bad cycles you need to break, okay? And you are really releasing a lot of anxieties and fears about breaking those cycles, which is good. Because where you're starting is Page of Spears reverse. You're so close. Like, you're right there when it comes to finally, like, stepping into, like, new you. You're just not entirely fully confident enough yet, and you're not fully just there. You're not there yet. And the thing with Page of Spears reverse that you have to remember is that pages are very young, okay? And since this is reversed, it's like, okay, you guys, there's like a new little baby sense of you guys, and the fact that it's not happening right now is what's pissing you off, because what we have in what you should leave in September is Ace of Swords reversed, okay? So what you have to leave behind is all the mental mumbo jumbo of like, well, why is this not working? Why? You guys just really got to be patient and really just breathe, okay? You guys really have to break any habit. You guys have to break habits when it comes to short-term gratification, because in challenges I see here 7 of coins. So the challenges right here for October is creating something for the long term. So I'm not really sure what Libra is chasing so bad right now, but if you force something, it's gonna chase it away. Really look at last month, see what worked and didn't work, okay? Because you really have to stop getting frustrated if things aren't happening right now. And you also have to listen to other people, okay? Because again, something that's going on right now is new, so you don't know everything yet. We also have awareness here, okay? Awareness is very much like the Magician card, so again, it's new. There's a lot of things available to you right now, but you're not seeing it, okay? It's almost like all the answers are right in front of you, but because you're freaking out or because your mind is all crazy, you're not seeing it. Because in advice, we have 5 of Swords. So your advice is, if you have any arguments or enemies or just stuff that is not resolved, that was a conflict, it needs to be resolved. And, well, not necessarily resolved, but it needs to be deadened. Either you need to let it go. If it already happened, there's nothing you can change. If it is changeable, just it's done. You don't need the stress right now. You really don't. At the end of October, we have Queen of Coins reversed, and Queen of Coins reversed can go one or two ways depending on how you guys decide to lead this month. If you decide to break these negative cycles, if you decide to really break it, then this Queen will probably turn upright at some point, and you will be able to be self-sufficient, have all the friends, have the boyfriend, have the girlfriend, have the job, like, you know, everything. If not, if you decide to continue with this cycle that Libra is in right now, then you might end up being manipulative. You might end up being involved with someone who is manipulative because you're like, you know. Libra, my biggest advice for you guys is really focus on the long term. Try not to go after short-term gratification and break these old habits, because we have firm foundation here. So there is possibility to really create something in October. We have Rebel and Just Laugh. So rebel is all about when your higher self is rebelling from your ego. So what I mean by that is your higher self is who you are in the future, who you were always meant to be, who you were born to become. Your ego is who you have decided you wanted to become. And usually those two things are very not the same. So basically it's like your soul, again, your soul is evolving to this point where it's just like, okay, I know what I have to do. I know what I was brought here to do. Now I gotta do it. But your ego is sitting here being like, no, we don't have to do that. But it's kind of like hit a wall. So you really gotta step into this. There's a lot of new things for Libra. And Just Laugh is, again, nothing is that serious, okay? Meaning that nothing that I'm saying is going to be like catastrophic. So just the more you have fun this month, the more you'll be able to get rid of these anxieties and really just let things flow. Because we also have Angus here, which represents twin flames. So, Libra, you might actually meet someone this October. You might really actually meet someone this October. And I just want to say that twin flames and soulmates don't necessarily mean romantic. Sometimes they do. But here's the thing, Libra. If you really want to meet someone, it's in the cards for you. If you really want to have a serious relationship this October or really meet someone that could turn into a serious relationship, it's in the cards for you. It will be easier and better, and everything will just flow more if you break these old habits and these old patterns now, okay? That's really the biggest thing for Libra, is you guys really are breaking out of old habits and patterns, and you gotta continue on that path because it's the right path. You just gotta keep going, go on it. Go on the journey. And remember, you have everything to do it, okay? Because awareness is here. So you have everything. You think you don't have everything, it means that you just need to flip your perspective a little bit. So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this, Libra. Thank you. Okay, Scorpio, my Scorpio rising suns and moons. This is for you. I'm excited. It's almost Scorpio season. Just know that the Mercury retrograde that is starting on October 1st is in Scorpio, and the pre-shadow is starting on the 11th, okay? So Scorpio people are really gonna, I don't want to say get it, but you guys are really going to, well, yeah, it'll be amplified, okay? So let's just see what's up for Scorpio for October. This month of October is all about realignment with the self, Scorpio. Okay, so we have Nine of Coins reversed as our theme for this month. So Nine of Coins reversed comes up when we've just been hustling too much, kind of just going like all over the place, not really knowing like what we're really doing, and now it's time to come back to realigning with the self. Exactly. And what we have subconsciously is temperance. So it's like, subconsciously, we know that shit is not balanced right now. We know exactly what we have to do to bring it back into balance. So this month is basically doing that. It really looks like this month is going to be really good for Scorpio if we are patient and if we listen to our intuition, okay? Patience and intuition are here. So this may have happened to us, or this may have happened to you because we have not been listening to our intuition, all right? So it's really important, because where we're at right now, we have Five of Coins reversed. So where we're at right now is we are finally at a place where we may be recovering financially or spiritually, okay? We're finally seeing, oh wait, we don't actually, everything is not as horrible as we thought it was, you know? But the thing that we have to leave in September is Six of Cups, okay? We have to leave the past behind. Everything from the past has to be left behind, because we also have White Tara here for purification. She is a Buddhist goddess, and she is all about purifying, okay? Purifying the body, purifying the mind, purifying life. And to purify, listen to your intuition. Because challenges, the biggest challenge is reversed Wheel of Fortune. And reverse Wheel of Fortune just means that it's going to be hard to break some cycles. It's going to be hard to let go of some of the stuff from the past. It is. This whole transition for Scorpio is difficult, okay? It is. It just is. Because every transition is difficult. But we have to remember, you are safe. We are safe by the universe. The universe is literally just like, Scorpio, people, get over yourself. Where's the Mars energy that God gave you? That militant energy, let's do it, okay? Because we also have Get Over Yourself. So basically, Get Over Yourself comes up when literally all the problems that are happening in your life is happening because you are doing it, okay? Not meaning that not everything's your fault, but like law of attraction, you know what I mean? You really want to make sure that you are speaking good things into existence and things that you truly want, okay? Advice, we have the Hierophant here. So you guys can take this any way that you want. For me personally, I see the Hierophant is when you have to go back to either religious or anything when it comes to ethics and morals on a grand scheme of things, okay? So I know for me personally, I am really reconnecting with my religion. I don't know why I fell off so hard, because every single time I'm better with it, it is better. But anyways, so basically when I say that, I'm not saying like, you know, go be religious or like do what I did and like do, you know, become religious. But it is saying go back to your roots. Go back to, like, listen to someone who you really admire, someone who is higher up than you, who could really advise you, like, truthfully. The Hierophant is all about the divine. The Hierophant is all about universal laws, divine laws, commitments, things like that. Committing yourself to something will be really good. Law of attraction will be really good for Scorpio. If you have a religion or you are religious, go back to that. If you do witchcraft, go back to that. Anything that actually gives you rules or divine laws or universal laws, something to give you some structure when it comes to the soul and soul purpose and alignment, do that. Do anything that has to do with committing to something for a higher purpose or reconnecting with the laws of the universe and what you truly believe. Because at the end of October, Scorpio, we have 10 of Spears reversed. Thank God. I know, thank God for me, because 10 of Spears reversed just means that finally, the whole load we have been holding on our shoulders is finally going to subside. Everything is going to finally get easier by the end of October. And because Mercury retrograde starts on October 31st in Scorpio, remember that Mercury retrograde is all about rethinking, reevaluating, redo. Just do everything that starts with re. So if you need to start anything, do it now. Literally do it now. Do it before October 31st. Especially Scorpio people, make sure if you need to start anything, if there needs to be any big changes that happen, do it before October 31st. If you can do it before October 11th, that'll be even better because pre-shadow starts. But get everything done and just expect November. Basically prepare November to be a month of solitude and silence. November will be hermiting for Scorpio because our retrograde is in Scorpio. So it'll be really making sure that Scorpio reevaluates and rethinks everything that just happened in October. So make October a good month. Okay, Scorpio? Thank you. Sagittarius. So this is for my Sagittarius risings, moons, and suns. Let's see what is happening for you guys coming up in October. Okay, so Sagittarius people, this is good. This is really good, okay? So, the big theme for Sagittarius in October is Ace of Cups. So, self-love to the freaking nines, all right? October is self-love month for Sagittarius people, okay? Because we have detox here and we have purification. We have white Tara here. So, both of these, and you guys are actually starting out with the Hermit card. So I feel like you guys already are at that place where you're just like, I already know. You guys already know what you need to detoxify. You already know what you have to purify. If anything, you guys are actually already in the process of doing that. Okay, which is really good. It just has to be more, okay? So when detox and purification come up, it really talks about everything. So detox your mind, detox your body. You know, maybe this, if you're a drinker, maybe you don't drink. If you're a smoker, maybe don't smoke for a little bit. If you can, please try and be vegetarian or vegan, whichever one. Try not to eat animal products for like 1 day a week. Do fasting, things like that, okay? I feel like Sagittarius is really, this month is about you. Because we also have base chakra here. So really focus on the root chakra. The root chakra is going to be important for you guys, the roots. So I don't know if you guys have been feeling grounded or not, but if anything, this month you guys are really going to be focused on grounding yourself, Sagittarius. what you have to leave behind in September is Queen of Cups reversed. So last month, I feel like this theme already kind of started maybe at the end of September. But the biggest thing is moving into October, make sure that you are not overly emotional and become manipulative with emotions, okay? Don't, like, definitely take the self-love, take the self-care, whatever, but don't be rude about it. Like, you know, if people want to hang out with you, don't be like, oh my god, I can't believe this person wants to hang out with me, because they should know that I have to focus on myself. Like, just don't, stay away from stuff like that. I'm not saying you're like that, just stay away from being overly emotional, and you're kind of working on balancing the emotions and the logic. Because in challenges, we have Page of Swords reversed. So Page of Swords reversed in challenges just means that you guys are going to really gain a lot of clarity when it comes to things that are going on in your life, which is good. The only thing is, make sure that you don't rush it and go crazy with it, because again, the idea is new and all this stuff is new, right? Make sure, advice is Knight of Cups reverse. So Knight of Cups reverse being advice, make sure that you stay grounded in reality, okay? There's a lot of purification, there's a lot of grounding, okay? Because subconsciously we have Judgment reverse. So change is coming, or change has already come for Sagittarius. Now you guys really got to step into it, okay? Don't ignore the call right now, because right now you may be kind of like pushing it away, like, I don't know if I want to do this, but all your cards are basically saying, no, you need to do this, okay? You need to detox, you need to purify, you need to get grounded, you need to focus on yourself. There also will be spiritual union this month. We also have soul family, connect with your soul family this month. So other people are really going to be beneficial to you, but people in your soul family. So this isn't just randoms, okay? This is spiritual soul connection people that are going to help you, okay? I'm talking soulmates, all right? And not every soulmate is a love. I'm talking about soul sisters, soul brothers. I'm talking about soul connections, soul unions, soul family. Connect with your soul family. Connect with people that you know in your soul are good for you, okay? And by the end of October, we have Six of Swords reversed, which is good, okay? So Six of Swords reversed at the end of October means that by the end of October, after everything that went down this month, okay? If there is anything, if there's anything that's still blocking you, there may have to be a kind of change in perspective and see what that thing is. Because again, we do have Page of Swords reversed as challenges and Knight of Cups as advice. So again, challenge might be that now you feel all renewed and you want to start being out in the world about it, but it's just not divine timing, or there's still unfinished business there that now you can address, or something is just a little funky there. So really make sure that you stay really grounded. Stay really grounded, really detoxify, really get back to who you are on a soul level, and make sure to really balance emotions and logic this month. Emotions and logic really need to be balanced, okay? Because if you get too emotional, you know, then you start living up in the clouds, right? Okay, so Sagittarius, I really hope this helped, and thank you. Okay, Capricorn risings, Capricorn suns, and Capricorn moons. This reading is for you. All right, it really looks like Capricorn is like going through it right now, like going through some shit. But I really want Capricorn to listen to me during this reading, okay? Because you guys really need to see how you also contributed to this. Because that's what I'm seeing here, is that there's a lot of turmoil happening for you guys. However, you were also a culprit to it. Okay, so let's just get into it, okay? So the theme of October, you have Nine of Cups reversed, okay? So the big theme of October is you guys really got to start being freaking thankful for what you have, okay? I feel like you guys, like Capricorn, it's a tricky sign, okay? Because I know Capricorn's all about work, And I know that Capricorn gets really, really self-deprecating when the work is not flowing how they want, but you guys really got to watch that. You guys really can't be doing that, because the more negative you get, the more it will cause this negative cycle to keep happening. So really, in October, it's like count your blessings. Not in like a cryptic, rude way, but just like count your blessings. You have a lot of good things in your life. Make sure that you don't get blindsided by shiny things, essentially. Look at where in your life you actually can be very, very grateful for, and where things are actually good. What's subconsciously going on for Capricorn? 4 of Coins reversed, okay? 4 of Coins reversed suggests that you guys are just too obsessed with money. Money, like too obsessed with the material world, to the point where you have completely ignored your vessel and your spirit self, okay? Because we have call your spirit home, which means that your spirit has been somewhere off. Looks like that Capricorn's ego kind of took over in September, the last couple months. In October, it's like, y'all, you can't do that shit no more. You can't do this shit. You guys really, really gotta call your spirit home. Tap into that higher self again and be like, where are you? Come guide me. Give it to God came up too. You guys are just pushing too much. You're forcing a lot of stuff. You guys really got to breathe. Let's breathe. Bring it back, okay? Because where you are starting at right now, you have the Tower reversed. So, obviously, there's a lot of inner turmoil happening. This could have been caused by something that happened externally, or this could have just been going on for you. But where you are at right now is just, there's a lot of, you're having an internal tower moment where like everything internally is crashing and burning, and on the outside you're like, no, I'm fine, everything's fine, you know? Very Capricorn. So what you need to release in September, you have the Emperor reversed. This suggests to leave any authority figures that were, or jobs, or anything that just wasn't flowing with you behind in September. But also this suggests that if you were being authoritative and all, you know, egotistical in September, you gotta drop that. You gotta drop it. You gotta really, you gotta reconnect with your higher self. You really got to, okay? The main challenge is 6 of Spears. The challenge is going to be coming to a point of recognition and reward. But you do have recognition and reward here, so you do get it, okay? If you will get recognition and reward if you rest and rejuvenate first. So you guys really, you need to rest and rejuvenate, count your blessings. Obviously you need to rest and rejuvenate because you're going through a lot of shit right now. You got to focus on your strengths, Capricorn. We got Apollo here. So it's like right now you guys might be focusing on the bad shit that's going on and ignoring the good shit. Advice. We have Death reversed. Okay, advice. There is transformation going on here for Capricorn. You guys have to just fucking do it. Just do it. Oh my God. Like, stop. Stop fucking, stop fighting it. Just stop fighting it. Just do it. And everything I feel like for you guys is very internal, okay? So I don't think this is like a change in career or change in relationship or something, you know, like in the physical world. This is like, this is internal. This is inside. Something inside you guys has to change. And I mean, I'm assuming that it has to do with mentality. Just because 4 of Coins is here. We have 6 of Spears here. Mentality is just kind of funky right now. Now, the end of October is the Hierophant reversed. Again, this could go 2 ways. If you decide to change, if you decide to embrace change, embrace death, embrace resting, embrace your strengths, embrace your spirit. If you decide to do these things during October, the end of October will be very beneficial for you. You will finally come to a place where you realize that you are finally able to listen to yourself and you are right. That your way of thinking is actually correct. You're not just in your head being like, ooh, you know, you can finally just be on your own and be like, okay, this is what's up and this is what's happening. If you decide to not do these things, if you decide to kind of keep going on this path of, if you keep going on this path of really forcing things, not letting things flow, very materialistic, not counting your blessings or whatever, you're going to end up on the wrong path, essentially. You're going to end up further away from what you always wanted. If you follow your ego instead of your higher self, it will always lead you down a dark, twisted path. Always. Every time. Okay? So make the right choice and just follow your higher self. It'll be easier. It'll be a little bit harder and more frustrating, but it'll be easier in the long run. Thank you, Capricorn. Okay, Aquarius people. This is Aquarius rising, suns, and moons. How are you doing? This reading is for you guys for October. So, Aquarius, this is interesting, okay? I feel like Aquarius is really actually going to come into your leadership role this October and finally get like the recognition that you always wanted. Just because, I will tell you, so your main theme this month is King of Spears reverse. And King of Spears reverse can mean a few different things, but for this, just because we also have the King of Coins subconsciously underlining everything, and we also have Justice at the end and the World here. So I really feel like this whole month is almost going to be setting Aquarius up, like very much like building the confidence up for Aquarius people to really step into who you have been meant to be this whole time, okay? King of Spears reversed in this, I feel like literally the fire, because Spears is fire, right? And he's the king, so the fire is internal right now, okay? It's all in here, and you're like, okay, we're here. King of Coins is here subconsciously, so underlining, it's like everything with finance and money and career is, you know, it might not be perfect, but at least you're on the right track. So now it's like, okay, now it's the self. Let's bring the self up. Let's turn this upright for October, okay? So where you guys are starting out, we have Queen of Coins. So having Queen of Coins reverse of where you guys are starting, it's like it's like you know exactly what you want by the end of October. Nothing has manifested in reality yet. So with the Queen of Coins reverse, just make sure that you stay self-sufficient, okay? This is a time for you to pay off any debts, collect any debts that people maybe owe you or something like that. Stay self-sufficient, okay? Don't freak out and be like, oh no, I need someone to help me. You don't need anyone. You don't, okay? Because what you need to leave behind in September is the moon reverse. So I feel like September for you guys was really getting rid of a lot of insecurities. That's why the two kings are here at the top, okay? You guys are getting rid of a lot of insecurities. Now leave those insecurities in September. Leave it, okay? You know what thoughts are in your head and what's in reality at this point. Aquarius is very smart, okay? So you know what's real and what's not. So just get rid of everything that you know is not serving you anymore, and get rid of the thoughts that aren't serving you either. Because your main challenge here is Seven of Coins reversed, okay? So Aquarius really wants long-term stability, really wants to be able to plant seeds and be able to grow something on the long term. However, the only issue is that Aquarius is very tired right now, probably from all the anxiety purging and things like that. And also a little bit uninspired. So for advice with that, we have the World, okay? That's really good. The World is all about completion and finishing things. So I feel like for Aquarius, before you guys can really plant the seeds to create something new, you really have to close the book and close everything from September, or just from the past in general. Really complete anything. Make sure there's no loose ends right now, because by the end of October you guys have Justice, okay? So anything that has been an injustice for you, or anything that has been unbalanced, it will be brought to justice, okay? It'll be brought to justice by the end of October if you guys just keep on this flow of transformation. We have transformation here, okay? We also have Thank God and Create. So thank God. Again, make sure that you state gratitude. You guys have come very far, and you guys are almost there. You're almost there. It's like official change is right here, and you guys are like right there. So thank God, thank your ancestors, thank whoever it is, thank the universe, thank the energies. Thank whoever it is that is helping you on the spiritual world, you know, because obviously they are helping you. Another one is create. So you guys want to do something long term, and for the long term, you guys are going to have to actually create to be able to find what that is, or it's just basically saying start. Just start. Just do it. The Aquarius has to stop living up here this month, and it needs to bring everything into the physical realm, okay? So we have transformation, we have create, we have thank God. Rest and rejuvenate this month too. Don't push so much, okay? Don't push anything. Just complete the things that are not finished, and then you move forward. We also have Angus here, twin flame. Okay, so Aquarius people, there may be some energy here where you might meet someone romantic, okay? Or you might meet someone, it might not necessarily be romantic, but you might meet someone who's really going to help you move on to your next soul evolution, okay? So twin flame, that might be someone who is romantic. It might be, okay? It might not be, but in general, you are probably going to meet someone in October who is really, really going to help your soul evolution. They might help you with this self-confidence, kind of to bring the fire out into the public. Finally get justice. You know what I mean? Finally get what is yours and what you deserve to have. Good. So yeah, it looks like a good month, Aquarius. It really just looks like keep moving forward, keep going. Really step into the self, really focus on the self, your self-confidence, finances, really thinking for the long term, really create, transform. There's some good stuff here, okay, Aquarius? I hope you have a great October. Thank you. Hi, Pisces people. This is for my Pisces risings, my Pisces suns, and my Pisces moons. Let's see what is going on for you guys in October. Okay, Pisces. So first of all, I don't know what happened in September, but if something just ended for you guys, I'm really sorry. But just know that it's gonna get better, okay? So to start off, your theme this month, okay, is going to be Two of Swords reverse. So Two of Swords reverse means that you really have to listen to your intuition, okay, this month. This month, you guys are going to be brought up with a lot of choices. A lot of decisions are going to have to be made this month of October. However, all these decisions, the universe is purposely not going to give you all the information because the universe really wants you to practice listening to yourself. Listening to your intuition, Pisces, because Pisces are so freaking psychic. Pisces is so fucking psychic, and Pisces knows. They just always ignore it. It's so frustrating. But Pisces, you guys gotta know, you guys are psychic as fuck. You guys know what's up. So just go with it, okay? Subconsciously, we have Seven of Coins reversed. So underliningly, it's like you guys really want to create something for the long term, but nothing's sticking, and you're just like, why? Why is nothing sticking? It's either you're not happy with it, or you end up realizing you're not really into it, or there's something's just not sticking when it comes to long term. So again, listen to yourself. You might be listening to other people too much. So where you're starting out, we have the Hermit. Okay, I like seeing that for Pisces because the Hermit represents that you're finally actually going on like a spiritual journey or reconnecting with the self. Maybe you guys are meditating some more. Maybe you guys are working on manifestation skills. Maybe you guys are doing witchcraft, whatever it is. But that is good, okay? That's good. Do that. So what you guys need to leave behind, really need to leave behind in September is any heartbreak, any conflicts, anything that just isn't working for you, any arguments, anything like that, just leave it behind. I see heartache and loss here. So obviously something may have happened. I don't know if you guys got into a fight with a relationship or ended a friendship or ended a career, whatever it is, a job, whatever it is. Just know that it had to end for a reason because we have start anew here, okay? So start anew is here, which means that something new is coming for you guys this month. It's coming, okay? It might already be here, but because you aren't listening to yourself, you're not realizing it. The main challenge is going to be this month, Page of Cups reverse. And Page of Cups reverse, This could be two things, okay? This could either mean that the main challenge is that you do have all these thoughts now coming up because you are listening to yourself, you just don't know how to express it, okay? And the advice on that is make sure that you stay with soul family or actual family. Your advice will be is 10 of Cups, which means stay with people that make you feel good. Straight up, stay with people that make you feel good. Don't deal with anybody who's an energy vampire or who even you're kind of like on, you know. Be selfish in that way this month and really take care of you, because we do have harmony here. And harmony doesn't necessarily mean a relationship, but it does mean there will be a sense of harmony which comes for Pisces, okay? And this could be a relationship. This could be harmony within the self. I think, honestly, it's probably more harmony within the self, especially because the Hermit is here. We have put others first, so this month, it's a very much give and take. It's like, oh, and that's kind of what I wanted to say, too. The Page of Cups reverse could also mean that you might get a little emotionally immature as well. So Pisces sometimes have to watch out for that in general. So if you are getting a little bit emotionally immature, again, remember to put others first. You don't want to get selfish. You don't want to get egotistical. By the end of October, we have 2 of Coins reversed, which is good, okay? Because that just means that this whole month seems to be about bringing things into balance. And when 2 of Coins reverse, it just means that finally you kind of realize something is not balanced. So that's the thing, is just make sure though that you deal with whatever's unbalanced. And 2 of Coins being in the Suite of Earth suggests that it might be something material, might be something to do with money. So make sure, Pisces, while you guys are doing all the self-care and starting new and taking care of yourself, don't go crazy with spending and end up broke by the end of October, okay? You just got to keep balance and focus on a lot of different things. The biggest thing that I want you guys to remember, though, is that Ganesh has come through for you guys, okay? Ganesh is the remover of obstacles. Ganesh is Lord Shiva's son, okay? So Ganesh is a very auspicious guide or ascended master to have right now, okay? He is removing obstacles for you guys so you guys can start anew, so you can go forward. You guys just have to remove the obstacles for yourself as well, okay? So whatever conflicts, whatever heartache, whatever loss just happened, cut your losses. Just cut it out, just cut it, okay? Because so much new stuff is happening for you. Ganesh has removed obstacles for you, okay? Make sure that you don't overspend or go crazy or don't overdo anything this month in October, Pisces. Everything in moderation this month, Pisces, even moderation, okay? So I hope this helped you guys, and I hope you guys have an amazing October. Thank you so much. Thank you guys so much for joining me for October forecast for all of the signs. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope that this helped you. I hope that you were able to take away good things or bad things, whatever. Please leave a comment down below to let me know how this resonated with you, because I'm super curious to see if this was accurate or not. I really hope that you guys have a really good October. Please subscribe to me if you want to get weekly updates throughout October, and also I'm doing this for new moon and full moon too. Thank you guys so much. I really hope this helped you guys, and I hope you have an amazing month. Thank you.